Time to take a quick look at today's business headlines. So now it's time to bring in Jen and the Money Men. Executive Vice President of the Commonwealth Foundation, Jennifer Stefano, business and markets analyst and Newsmax contributor, Seth Denson, and America's accountant, Professor Dan Geltrude. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right, guys, so not a great day for stocks. The Dow Jones taking another significant hit, losing nearly 340 points, landing right above the 35,000 mark. And remember when we were well above 36,000 not too long ago? The S&P and Nasdaq also landing in the red. So Seth, let's start with you. Nasdaq now in correction territory, marking the fourth time in nearly 2 years the tech-heavy index has found itself in this situation. Can you please explain what is happening?
Well, there's a couple things going on here, Alex. And let's not forget that over the last 5 years, the Nasdaq is up nearly 150%. So it's done quite well over time. And we've talked about it a number of times here that it's due for a correction. Tech stocks, by and large, are trading at significant times their multiple or valuation than the traditional market. We're talking 30, even and sometimes 50 times their value. And so what happens is, as the Fed starts to correct, as interest rates start to come in and investors start to get more cautious, they're going to move out of these overvalued stocks because the interest rates are going to come up. There's going to be other places to put their money. For the time being, that are in the time past, that has been in these tech stocks, and that is ending. And the Nasdaq, obviously, quite heavy in the tech space.
All right, now let's talk a little shopping. Procter & Gamble banking on the fact that shoppers don't seem to care about higher prices for household staples like laundry detergent and soap. Sales jumping by 6% at the end of last year. Now, Dan, let's turn to you. People need diapers and paper towels, but how long before they start heading to discount stores to save their money?
When they start to run out of money. I think this is a prime example of how people do have money, and that is part of what's driving the demand side of the equation. Inflation is hitting all of us because we simply can't keep up with the supply. In this particular case, Procter & Gamble, which I assume is probably having difficulty in being able to get products for resale, has no choice but to increase prices. They are passing it along to the consumer, and as long as the consumer continues to buy, prices will continue to rise.
All right, let's go to the orange state. Not so sweet right now. Florida's crop of oranges could be the smallest in more than 75 years. Jen, is this a bitter pill to swallow for people who are making their living producing orange juice? And how is this hurting the local economy down there?
Sure, it definitely hurts the American farmer. This is why we want to continue to invest in innovation in agriculture and genetic modifications to the oranges so that they can be immune to some of the diseases that are hurting them right now would be crucial. We saw this in the 1990s with the papaya, when papaya had a virus running through it that was killing off the papaya plants. And they were able to genetically modify the plant to give it a de facto vaccination. There's too much rhetoric around GMOs and them being a negative thing. They are, in fact, a very positive thing that not only can help human health and feed an ever-growing world, but can also help farmers and keep people out of poverty and raise up not just the American farmer, but farmers around the world.
Yeah, well, all right. Well, Amazon taking it to the mall. The retail giant saying it's planning to open a clothing store at the Americana Mall, Brand Mall in Glendale, California. Now, Seth, it's being touted as quite the experience. Shoppers getting personalized recommendations right to their phones. Now, the store is stocked with mostly non-Amazon fashion labels. All right, so can we assume this is the first of just many brick and mortar locations coming?
I think we can assume that this is Jeff Bezos turning the knife in all of the other department stores that his online system is shut down. And now he's just showing them, see, I can still do this too. Amazon is actually going to be opening up big department stores. These are Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom's, Macy's style stores. And so I think they're going to do more of it. I think Jeff Bezos is going to find a way to make it profitable. And again, just show these other companies that did not find a way to advance in technology that he can do it online and he can do it in the store too.
Jen, would you go shopping in one of those stores?
I tend only to buy online. I blame Jeff Bezos for that, but maybe it's just such a fascinating concept. And to me, what's the business strategy behind it? What did he see in the marketplace that felt he needed to do this to continue to expand his business? But I will say, for the mall owners of America who have been sort of drowning in vacancies, they must be absolutely thrilled. If I'm a mall owner, I'm gonna love this strategy. But
Jen, I don't think Jeff Bezos is making business decisions anymore to increase volume, more to just gloat. I think it's just gloating.
Dan, you want to get in there?
Yeah, well, listen, as we're talking about all this, when is Jeff Bezos now going to make the move to dominate the metaverse, which is the next place that we're going to be shopping? I probably agree with Seth that he is gloating here, but look for Amazon to start taking up space to sell in the metaverse next.
Yeah, I think he doesn't run the day-to-day, Bezos, and I do think there is a business strategy behind it, because what ended up happening is a lot of consumers went to places like Best Buys and others, particularly for electronics, and then went on to Amazon. You can quickly find out who has the best price. So it's interesting he's going first into the clothing lines, and that's where they have sort of found a market online as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what's behind.
Yeah, all right, Jen and the Money Man, what a great discussion. So thank you, Jennifer Stefano, Seth Denson, and Dan Geltrude, as always.
Thanks, Jill.